Migration is an expression of the human aspiration for dignity, safety, and a better future. It is part of the social fabric, part of our very makeup as a human family. We hold the future in our hands. Together, we must ensure that our grandchildren will not have to ask why we failed to do the right thing and let them suffer the consequences. You have to take ownership and leadership of tomorrow. For that to be possible, you have to strengthen your capacity and widen your vision as a global citizen. You are already leaders. Your ideas, your actions, and your decisions make a difference. More than any other generation, you have a voice. Social networking is changing how we interact, and it can change our world. You are in touch with peers from around the world. You understand the power of instant communication. I appeal to you to use that power for the common good, the power of communication and the power of networking. You are here to step into the shoes of unambassadors, to draft resolutions, to plot strategy, to negotiate with your allies as well as your adversaries. Your goal may be to resolve a conflict, to cope with a natural disaster, or to bring nations together on an issue like climate change. You may be playing a role, but you are also preparing for life. You are acting as global citizens. Sustainable development is the pathway to the future we want for all. It offers a framework to generate economic growth, achieve social justice, exercise environmental stewardship, and strengthen governance. The longer we delay, the more we will pay. Climate change does not respect border. It does not respect who you are, rich and poor, small and big. Therefore, this is what we call global challenges, which require global solidarity. You have to work and think about how we can make this world a better place. For all, this is what I'd really like to ask our young leaders. We will try as leaders of today to minimize the problems, which we will hand over to you. But it is to you. You have to take ownership and leadership of tomorrow. For that to be possible, you have to strengthen your capacity and widen your vision as a global citizen, saving our planet, lifting people out of poverty, advancing economic growth. These are one and the same fight. We must connect the dots between climate change, water scarcity, energy shortages, global health, food security, and women's empowerment. Solutions to one problem must be solutions for all. Planet Earth is our shared island. Let us join forces to protect it. The world is over. Armed and peace is under. Violence against women continues to persist as one of the most heinous, systematic, and prevalent human rights abuses in the world. It is a threat to all women and an obstacle to all our efforts for development, peace, and gender equality in all societies. Violence against women is always a violation of human rights. It is always a violation of human rights. It is always unacceptable. Let us take this issue with the deadly seriousness that it deserves. Nothing is more shameful than attacking sleeping children. We must unite. Violence against women cannot be tolerated in any form, in any context, in any circumstance, by any political leader or by any government. Every literate woman is a victory over poverty. There is one universal truth applicable to all countries, cultures, and communities. Violence against women is never acceptable, never excusable, never tolerable. Today, we have more than 110,000 men and women deployed in conflict zones around the world. They come from nearly 120 countries. Thanks to their efforts, life-saving humanitarian assistance can be delivered and economic development can begin. We must turn the greatest collective challenge facing humankind today, climate change, into the greatest opportunity for common progress towards a sustainable future. There can be no solution to the challenge of climate change that is not global. But if we can come together in partnership, we can transform today's challenge into tomorrow's opportunity, an opportunity for green growth and sustainable prosperity. We also need a strong bottom-up push from academics and opinion shapers such as you. Universities such as yours are founts of ideas and innovation. They are furnaces of innovation and entrepreneurship. So, send forth this word. Let us acknowledge and celebrate what youth can do to build a safer, more just world. Let us strengthen our efforts to include young people in policies, programs, and decision-making processes that benefit their futures and ours. In a world of plenty, no one, not a single person, should go hungry. But almost 1 billion still do not have enough to eat. I want to see an end to hunger everywhere within my lifetime. With her courage and determination, Malala has shown what terrorists fear most. A girl with a book. World military spending has now risen to over $1.02 trillion. This incredible sum represents 2.5% of GDP, global gross domestic product. Even if 1% of it were redirected towards development, the world would be much closer to achieving the Millennium Development Goals.